Hi, I hope everyone's on. Debbie, are you on? Just trying to fix it a little better. Sorry, I'm using my phone. I'm getting a new phone next week, so hopefully everything work out a little better. I just hope I'm on. I don't know. Usually Debbie will give me a little... Okay, I think I'm on. Well, hopefully I have some students, and welcome to Tai Chi. I don't know if this is your first time or not, but my name is Michele, and I'm your Tai Chi instructor. Okay, welcome to my home. Oh, we got a little message. Okay, good. Good. Debbie's watching, and I guess she can see me, so good. Okay, so thank you all for joining me today. Just set this up. I just want to be able to move. Okay, I'm going to be able to see my feet. That's good. Okay, so good morning, and like I said, my name is Michele. I'm your Tai Chi instructor. Thank you for joining me. So I don't know if this is your first time or not going over Tai Chi, or doing Tai Chi or practicing Tai Chi. So it is very, very much needed now, especially with the pandemic. Like I said last week, with self-isolating and self-distancing or social distancing, taking advantage of Tai Chi's healing power can be a tool for recovering from the COVID, or recovering from anything, a stroke, surgery, or significant stress, which is what we all, I think, are trying to manage in our lives right now. The stress and the anxiety that we're going through. So together, we'll deal with this, and we'll get through it, all right? This class will help turn a setback into a positive outcome. All right. I just need to fix something. I need to get my clock so I can get everything. Stay focused and stay on time. Okay. So last week we talked a little bit about yoga, Tai Chi, how it's close or very similar to yoga, and it's a moving meditation Tai Chi, so very similar. And it's because of the yoga, the meditation, and Tai Chi, all three emphasize the diaphragmatic breathing, in which the muscles of the diaphragm, rather than the chest, rather than the lungs, are used to take in more oxygen. This style of breathing not only helps the lungs move with less effort, but also allows more oxygen to pass into the bloodstream. Okay, efficient breathing is more healthier than you might think. Multiple studies indicate that healthy breathing, the amount of air that you can share or you can exhale in 1 second, inhale and exhale, I should say, in 1 second, may help you live longer. Okay. Tai Chi was developed centuries ago in China as a means of self-defense. It's now linked to a number of new health benefits, including improved cardiovascular health, bone density, and reduced back and neck pain. Okay? So some things to think about. So if you have osteopenia or osteoporosis, very good. This is a very good exercise for you. You'll build your bones. It helps to make your bones stronger. Helps with flexibility, which will help improve your issues with your bones. Also, like I mentioned at the last class, it helps with anything, anxiety, stress, COPD, blood pressure, Parkinson's, fibromyalgia, arthritis, osteoarthritis, all those, and there's even more. In fact, about last time we were teaching, so I guess that was probably the end of last year, I taught a class at a library, and after the session, at the last class, at the session, he told, a gentleman came up and he told me that his blood pressure went significantly down after the class. And his wife also approached me. Her anxiety, she suffers with anxiety, and she felt less stressed. So practicing Tai Chi, even if you can just practice the warm-ups once a day, will bring your stress level down, will relax you. It's a moving meditation. So when you're meditating, you're only thinking of what you're doing. We can't think of anything else that's going on in the world, anything that's going around us, any worries. You get rid of all that, and you're just in the now, in that hour of meditation, in that hour of moving meditation, okay, which is very, very important. Our lifestyle is so busy right now. We're so busy and we're so stressed. So this just relaxes us. Nature is very busy and it moves very quickly and moves very slow. So we want to bring in that more of that slowness into our lives and just relax. Be mindful of what we're doing. Relax. And I'll show you some breathing, a couple of breathing techniques you can use just to sometimes calm down, sometimes relax. All right? So the warm-ups. We're going to start the warm-ups in a few minutes. Oh, let me just also tell you what kind of martial art is Tai Chi. That might be a question of yours. What kind of martial art is Tai Chi? So Tai Chi is an internal martial art, meaning that every movement in the form must not only have self-defense applications, but also must strengthen the internal organs, the joints, and the energy channels of your body. Okay, we want to keep that energy moving in our body. We want to keep that good chi or energy moving throughout our body. Okay, so we're going to learn some warm-ups. We'll do the warm-ups, and then we'll learn a few of the movements. So the warm-ups are performed to warm up our body, to become more flexible and to prevent an injury. All right? So before we do a few of the warm-ups, I just want to go over the Tai Chi principles. So our body structure is supple, upright position. And you're always aware of your conscious, or you're always conscious of your weight transfer, or always aware of your weight transfer. Your outward movements are slow, smooth, continuous movements. You want to move as though you're moving against a gentle resistance. Internally, you want to loosen or song your joints by gently stretching them from within. While doing Tai Chi and the warm-ups, we also want to quiet or jing our mind and focus on the movements. That's our moving meditation. Most importantly, we want to stay in our comfort zone. If anything bothers you, just don't do it, or do as little, just do it gently. Just do it gently, if anything bothers you at all. All right? So let's do our Tai Chi greeting, which I like to do at the beginning of each class. So I'm trying to look nice for the class. So, so the right hand will make a soft fist, And a soft fist is you can see through the fist. I'm getting a little, okay, very good. Looks maybe like someone else joined us, very good. So a soft fist you can see through. Now this is our greeting. So the soft fist in the right hand stands for strength. Left hand, fingertips are pointed to the ceiling. That stands for friendship. Friendship throughout our Tai Chi community. And thumb bent for humility. And we put the fist in front of our chest and our left hand on top of that fist. Thank you for joining Tai Chi today. Okay, so the warm-ups. Let's get back to the warm-ups for a few minutes. So before starting, first of all, let's walk around a little bit. In Tai Chi, oh wait, first of all, before we do that, let's check our area. Make sure that there is nothing we can slip on or trip on. Just look around. Make sure you have a nice little area that's free from anything you could slip on or trip on. Okay? Safety is important. Safety is our first goal here. Also, I have a chair near me. If you can, a kitchen chair or folding chair, because sometimes that balance is off. I know mine is at times. All right, some days are good, some days are bad. So we have a nice chair. And maybe some water, in case you get thirsty. And the chair, you know, could also be if you get tired. Remember, we're standing up for an hour. You'll see in the Tai Chi stance that we're going to, I'll show you in a few minutes, our thighs are taking, they are doing a good workout. We're working those thighs as we do Tai Chi. That's what's taking the weight. Okay? If the knees are slightly bent, your thighs are taking the weight. All right? So they might bother you if you put a lot of weight, pressure on them or wait for an entire hour. So grab a chair and sit. You can still do the arm. Warm up or the arm in the practices, the arm movements. Okay. So, all right. So right now, now we have some room. We've checked our area. All right. So first warm up I'd like to show you is walking just a little bit, just in a little area, walking around heel toe. Okay, when you walk around heel toe, sorry, I'm off the screen. Heel toe, that's how we walk or do any of the practices in Tai Chi or do any of the movements, I should say. So heel toe. So practice walking a little bit, heel toe. Also stretching your hands out. Very good for arthritis. Stretch your hands out. Okay? So walk around a little bit, stretching your hands out. Good. Okay, very good. Okay. So, so those are 2 warm-ups that we can do. So now we have several warm-ups we'll do that will warm up our joints, okay, from our neck down to our ankles. So just please, like I said, stay in your comfort zone even while we're doing the warm-ups. Okay, while doing warm-ups and forms, try to imagine your hands are floating, nice and relaxed. So when we're in the Tai Chi stance, like I explained last week, our feet are hip distance apart. Okay, our knees are slightly bent because, like I said, the thighs are taking all the work, the weight. Okay, this is protecting your knees. when your thighs take all the weight. Okay, elbows are down. Whenever we're doing any type of Tai Chi, your elbows are down. We never stick them out like that. They're always down. Maybe you can imagine there's 10-pound weights on the elbows. Okay. So when we're in the Tai Chi stance, our ankles, our hips, and our shoulders are in alignment, I should say. Our shoulders are back and down, okay? You want everything nice and relaxed. This is song in your joints. Hands are never flat and straight, nice and relaxed, okay? And chin is parallel to the floor, okay? Also, be patient. Give yourself time. In the world today, we move much too quickly. We need gentle Tai Chi to connect our body to our mind, okay? This will help us restore and revitalize, okay? So, when you value yourself, just remember this, when you value yourself, then you start taking care of yourself. And by taking care of yourself, you're taking this Tai Chi class. So happy Tai Chi to you. It's a great journey. And like I always say, the day you start learning Tai Chi is the day you stop aging. Okay? So now we'll start our warm-ups. So we're in the Tai Chi stance. Feet again are hip distance apart, knees slightly bent, ankles, hips, shoulders are nicely in alignment, okay? So our first warm-up for our shoulders, I have the Tai Chi music on. I hope you can hear some Tai Chi music back there. Okay, so our first warm-up is for our neck. All right, so we want to bring our hands to the side, to our sides, palms facing in. We're going to bring our hands up slowly, only up to shoulder height, palms facing each other. Now you turn the palms to face you and bring them in. You're bending at your elbow, bringing in your hands closer to your face as you bring your chin back ever so slightly. Turn your palms forward. Extend your arms forward as you extend your chin forward. Very, very slight movement. And if it bothers you, then don't stretch out your chin. Okay? Palms facing each other, and we bring them down as we bring your chin down. Okay? Again, palms up, only up to shoulder height. Palms facing you, bringing your hands in, bringing that neck back a little bit, stretching that neck back ever so gently. Palms forward. Stretching forward, bringing that chin forward and down. Hands down, chin down. One more time, up. Palms facing you. Bringing those palms closer to your face. Bringing the chin back ever so slightly. Palms forward. Palms facing each other and bringing them down as you bring the chin down. So that's the first warm-up for your chin. Now I know last week, by the middle of the class I was getting I think the sound was all breaking up, and I'm so sorry for that. Actually, I'm waiting for a new phone because I've had some issues. It's an older phone. Not that I've had issues, but it is an older phone. So my husband ordered a new one for me. He surprised me. So hopefully it's coming, tomorrow. So next week will even be better. All right, I'm looking forward to that. So Okay, now remember the shoulders are back and down. Second warm-up for our neck. We're looking at the right hand as a handheld mirror. Okay, and elbow rather is bent in the right arm. And your left arm, you can either leave it hanging next to your body, or you can put it in front of your lower dantian. Your lower dantian is your major energy point. That is 3 inches or 3 fingers below your navel. And in any Tai Chi or martial art, we want to, usually you protect, one practice I guess, they practice to protect their dantians. So your lower dantian is 3 fingers or 3 inches below your navel, and your upper dantian is in front of your chest. So that is one of maybe the main rules of Tai Chi. Protect those dantians, those main energy points of your body. Since this is a Sun style Tai Chi, it's a very gentle form of Tai Chi. We don't really need to do that, but it's a good idea. So in this warm-up, I like to, instead of having my hand down, I like to protect that lower dantian. It's a good practice, I think. So I'm looking at my right palm like a handheld mirror, and I'm focusing on my neck and just turning that neck ever so slightly to the right while my eyes are focused on the palm of my hand. And I'm bringing it back to in front of me. Right hand down in front of that lower dantian, left hand up. Also, looking at it like a handheld mirror, left elbow is bent, I'm looking at my palm of my left hand, and then bringing it to the left as I'm turning my neck to the left. Focus on turning that neck. Doesn't have to be a large movement, just a easy, gentle, simple movement is fine. Simple turn of the neck. And let's bring that left hand down and right hand up. And we're looking at that right hand, and we're turning that right hand to the right. And we're just keeping mindful that we're turning the neck. We're not turning our shoulders, okay, or our waist. Okay, it doesn't matter how much you turn. You'll get the benefits if you do the warm-up correctly. So try and focus. Keep your mind on that neck. And we're just trying to focus on that, turning that neck. And right hand down in front of your dantian. Left hand comes up. You're looking at it like a handheld mirror. Turning to the left. And bringing it back and down. Good. So those are the 2 warm-ups for your neck. Next 2 warm-ups for your shoulder, we're going to do shoulder rolls. So arms are nice and relaxed. And we're still in that Tai Chi stance. And we're going to bring our shoulders up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Okay, and we'll go the opposite. So back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Good. And that is the first warm-up for our shoulders. Second warm-up for our shoulders. The second one I really, I like. I use this when I do get a little anxious or I feel stressful. It just, to me, puts me into such a relaxed state. It's a nice one. And this is one that you can use whenever you want, whenever you feel stressful or anxious. if you're watching the news these days, you must feel very stressful or anxious. So I would recommend doing this warm-up. Okay, so we're in the same stance, Tai Chi stance. Shoulders, hips, and feet are in alignment. Okay, and we're going to take some nice, deep belly breath in. So before we start, I should talk about belly breath. Okay. So in Tai Chi, I think I spoke to you about this a few minutes ago. We don't only want to breathe in and out using our lungs. We want to use our diaphragm. Remember I mentioned diaphragmatic breathing. And also we want to use our belly. Okay? So when you can, if you want, you can put your hands on your belly maybe. Or maybe let's first put our hands on our lungs, take a nice deep breath. Maybe more of a breath, putting our hands on our diaphragm. And lastly, more breath in, taking more of a bigger inhale, using our bellies, inflating that belly, inflating the belly like a balloon. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, you deflate that belly. Deflate that diaphragm. And then deflate the lungs. Okay? So that's diaphragmatic or belly breathing. Very, very good for you. Unfortunately, when we're stressed, we all breathe with our lungs. And like I said before, taking deeper breaths may help you live longer. Just relaxes you. And it's better for your body. You get more energy in and more energy out. You help the flow of chi or energy throughout your body. So let's practice that again. Okay, you can this time maybe you put your hands on your belly. You could even close your eyes for no distractions if you'd like. And take a nice deep belly breath in. So taking a nice deep breath in with our lungs, diaphragm, and belly. Inflating that belly like a balloon, and we're deflating the belly. Deflating the diaphragm. Deflating the lungs. And usually I inhale through my nose, but I exhale through my mouth. Okay? So, all right, with that in mind, let's do our second warm-up for our shoulders. So I'm going to take a nice deep inhale in as we gather good energy with our arms. We're hunters and gatherers, right? So nice deep breath, belly breath in. Hold your hands maybe about as high as your nose, no higher up. And hold for a second and exhale. Exhale nice and slowly through your mouth. Good. So this is also actually a Qigong practice also. So we also do this when we cool down, actually. Okay, so let's take another deep breath in. As we gather that good energy, we gather that good chi. Hold for a second. And exhale through our mouth. And we're doing a nice deep belly breath. Okay, so let's do it one more time. So we're filling up our lungs, then our diaphragm, then our belly. Nice chi, nice energy. One more time. Hold and exhale. Nice and slowly. Good. And those are our 2 warm-ups for our shoulders. Okay, now the 2 warm-ups for our spine. We're holding a basketball. We're in that same Tai Chi stance. Feet are hip distance apart. Knees are slightly bent. When I tell you your knees are slightly bent, you can, if you look down, please be sure that you can see your toes. We don't want to overextend our knees. We never want to, whether doing warm-ups or practicing Tai Chi, doing the movements. Never want to overextend those knees, okay? And shoulders are back and down, all right? So for our hips, or rather, I'm sorry, for our spine, we want to pretend, I'm just listening, I don't hear my music coming on. We want to pretend that we have a basketball. I don't know why it stopped, I'll have to check that out. We want to pretend that we have a basketball in front of our chest, top hand, bottom hand, okay? So the right hand is on top, left hand is on the bottom. Hands are slightly curved, okay? Hands are slightly curved because we're holding that basketball, okay? Top hand or the right hand is in front of our upper dantian. Bottom hand is in front of our lower dantian, okay? So the right hand we want to bring closer to our chest and down as we bring our left hand up and turning and up to the ceiling. Okay. So my right hand is pushing down holding down the floor, I should say, and the left hand is holding up the ceiling. My elbows are slightly bent. Okay, we don't want to lock our joints. That impedes the chi or the energy flowing through our bodies. Okay, so let's turn or flip our hands maybe over, or turn our hands over. Palms are parallel. Left hand is on top. Right hand is on the bottom. We're holding that. Oh, there's my music again. Thank you. And so now our left hand is going to come down. Okay, ever so slowly. We're going to push down that floor with the left hand. Right hand comes up, palm facing you. Turning that thumb down. Okay, palm facing away from you and up to the ceiling. So again, the right hand is pushing up the ceiling. Left hand is pushing down the floor. So if you can't go all the way up with your hand, you can kind of put it in front of maybe the top of your forehead. You don't have to go all the way up. Whatever's good for you. Just please remember to stay in your comfort zone, most important. Okay? Okay, let's turn our hands over. Palms are parallel. Let's bring it back to that basketball. Okay, again, right hand goes down. Palm pushing down the floor. The right hand is pushing down the floor. Left hand comes up, palm facing you. And now I'm going to bring my thumb down, palm facing away from me and up to the ceiling. And I'm holding up that ceiling with the left hand and holding down that floor with the right hand. Good. Okay, let's bring it back. Left hand on top, right hand on the bottom, and let's do this one more time. This first warm-up for our spine. So if sometimes when you're holding that basketball, your hands are parallel. So you could bring that bottom hand out just a tiny bit. Okay, so that right hand can just come out a tiny bit so we can get the left hand down. You never want to touch your body in Tai Chi, your chest. You want to always keep a little breathing room between your hands and your chest. So bring that right hand forward a little bit, left hand down, holding down that floor with the left hand, right hand comes up, palm facing you, facing away from you, and up to the ceiling. Very good. And this is a nice stretch for your spine. Okay, the second stretch for your spine, palms facing each other, bringing them back down to the ball. It also involves the basketball. And we're going to turn to the right, and then we'll be turning to the left, holding our basketball. Okay, again, the right hand is in front of the upper dantian, your chest, and the left hand is in front of the lower dantian. Hands are slightly bent and we're nice and relaxed. Okay, now this is a warm-up for your spine. So you want to focus on your waist, and you're just turning slightly with your waist. We're not turning our hips or our knees. So please stay focused on that. If I'm going to show you, if you turn this way, as you can see, I'm turning also my hips and my knees. You will not get the benefit of the warm-up, and you will hurt yourself. Okay, you will cause damage to your knees. So let's try and focus, just turning the waist. So we're just going to turn the right to the right. And just turn as much as you can, whatever you can do. If it's a little bit, it's a little bit. There's no Tai Chi police watching you. You can do whatever you want. But stay safe, all right? Stay in your comfort zone. Switch hands. Left hand is on top, right hand is on the bottom, and we're turning to the left. Switch hands. Right hand on top, left hand on the bottom, and we're turning to the right. Also try and, while you're focusing on just turning your waist rather, focus on switching hands, left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. Focus on holding that basketball. If your hands are not parallel, you just dropped your basketball. So you want to keep in mind that you're holding that imaginary basketball, right? Now I'm on my left side, putting my right hand on top, left hand on the bottom, and I'm turning slowly to the right. And one more time, we'll switch hands. Left hand on top, right hand on the bottom, and we're turning to the left. Very good. Those are our 2 warm-ups for our spine. Now we have our hips, 2 warm-ups for our hips. This one you might want to use your chair. So if you want to move your chair closer to you, that's fine. One part of Tai Chi, a very important part of Tai Chi, like I said, one of the Tai Chi principles is conscious weight transfer. So when you're in the Tai Chi stance, which again is your feet are hip distance apart, knees slightly bent, shoulders are back and down, we're nice and relaxed. Okay. We want to pour our weight. So just, if you want to just practice pouring your weight for a minute from one foot to the other. So let's pour our weight to the right foot, and then pour your weight to the left foot. Okay. And you'll use this in the warm-ups, and you'll also use this in the movement. So we're just pouring our weight from right foot to left foot, and left foot to right foot. Okay? Being mindful of our posture as we do this. Okay, so now for our hips, we're going to have our chair on our right side of us. We're going to pour that weight onto our left foot. Okay, we're in that Tai Chi stance. If you aren't in the Tai Chi stance, if you lock your knees, standing tall and locking your knees instead of slightly bent, you will hurt yourself and you can't really do the warm-up properly. So please stand in your Tai Chi stance. Weight shift to that left foot. We're on the heel of that right foot. Holding onto the chair if you want to. Okay. And if you're holding onto a chair, you're going to bring your left arm back. Okay. And if you're not holding on the chair, you can bring both arms back. And at this point, what I also said with the Tai Chi principles, that we want to move as though against a gentle resistance. So if you can try and move those arms up a little bit, using your own gentle resistance. Okay? So we're going to bring our foot down, arms down, foot back. Now your right foot, again you can hold on to the chair if you want, right foot goes back and to the side, a little bit to the side. If you just go back, it kind of off your balance a little bit. Makes it much harder to balance. So go back and to the side a bit, and we're on the toes of that right foot. Okay, and arms are forward, only up to shoulder height. Okay, right foot down, right arms down, and again we go on the heel of our right foot and arms back. Again, using that gentle resistance. Foot down, arms down, right foot back and to the side, and we're on the toes of that right foot, arms stretched forward or extended forward. Okay, bring our arms down and our foot down. Let's go on to that. Now we're going to weight shift to that right foot. We're going to do the same thing with our left foot. Move your chair if you'd like to, or if you're using one, onto the left side. Weight shift to that right foot. On our heel of that left foot, right arm is extended back. Knees are slightly bent. Shoulders are back. Foot down. Arm extends forward as we bring our our left foot back and to the side a little bit, and we're on the toes of that left foot. Arms are extended only up to shoulder height. Bring your left foot down, arms down. We're bringing our left foot forward onto the heel, arms back. Foot down, arms down, left foot back and to the side a little bit. We're on the toes of that left foot, arms extended forward. Okay, and those are the first warm-up for our hips. Second warm-up is pushing the wall. Okay, so you can either sit for this or you can stand. This one is just a little bit complicated, only I think because we're doing it virtually. So, okay, so I'm facing forward in that Tai Chi stance. Right arm is bent at the elbow, and my palm, from my elbow to my fingertips of the right arm is parallel to the right wall. Right palm is facing the right wall. Okay? Left arm is in front of my chest, bent at the elbow, and the left hand is underneath the right arm. The left palm is also facing the right wall. And we're just pushing a little bit. Okay? You could even use a little bit of that weight transfer and put a little weight on that right foot, so you can even push a little more. And use your own little bit of, so you can see me a little better, use your own gentle resistance. I'm going to try to move a little bit. Good. Bring your arms down. Okay, so let's do that on the left side. Okay, left arm is bent at the elbow. From the elbow to the fingertips of the left arm is parallel to the left wall. Right hand is underneath the left arm, okay? And right palm is facing, the left wall also. So both palms are facing that left wall. And we're just trying to push the wall. And you can even, so you're in that nice Tai Chi stance, and you can even pour your weight onto that left foot, well, like a little bit more of the weight, not your total body weight, of course. I think you'd fall if you did. Left foot and 40% on that right foot, because I'm leaning towards the left, so I'd have more weight onto my left foot. And we're using our own gentle resistance in our arms. Okay. So now for our knees. Hands are in a soft fist, next to our body. Okay. Nice Tai Chi stance again. Or you can sit down for this. You can just sit down also and do what you can sitting. Okay? So we're going to weight shift to the left foot. Right foot, we're going to go on, take a forward step, just a small forward step in front of you. Go on your right toes, and we're going to bring our left fist up and punch forward. Notice I'm not locking my joints, soft joints at all times. Okay, bring our left fist back and down. We're also using soft fists. Okay, this is not a stressful fist. It's nice and relaxed. I can see through that fist. Nice soft fist. Okay, pour the weight onto your left foot. Bring your right foot back. Pour the weight onto your right foot. Take a small step with your left foot forward, and we're just on the toes of that left foot. I don't know if you can see me. Let me move back a little bit. You're on your toes of that left foot, and we're going to punch with the right. You always punch with the opposite. Okay, so if your left foot is forward, you're punching with the right. Okay, we bring it back, and we pour the weight onto that right foot. Bring our left foot down. Again, pour the weight onto that left foot. Take a forward step with that right foot onto our toes, and we punch with the left. I just wanted to point out that this action of turning that wrist, when I have my fist down, I'm looking at my fingernails. So I'm doing a whole turn with that wrist to punch forward. Now I see my knuckles. Okay? So that punching movement is very good for arthritis in your fist. Okay? So we punch, bring it in, weight shift to that left foot, bring our right foot back to the left foot, weight shift to that right foot. We're on the toes of the left foot, and we punch with the right. And bring it in. Weight shift to that right foot, bring that left foot back. Second warm up for the knees. Same stance, hands, soft fists. Weight shift to that left foot. We're going to take a heel toe forward step with that right foot, just a small step. Okay, we're going to bring that knee over that foot. We're putting some weight onto that forward foot. Maybe 60%, 70% of that weight goes onto that forward foot. But please make sure you can see your toes. And we're going to punch with the left. So we're putting more weight onto that forward step. We're putting more weight into our punch. Okay? Bring your weight back to that back foot, that left foot. Weight shift to that left foot. And bring the right foot back. Left foot now we're going to use, so we're weight shifting to that right foot. Heel toe forward step with that left foot. Bringing that weight onto that left foot, but being able to see your toes and punching with the right. Good. Okay, so now for our ankles, you can either hold on to a chair, you can sit if you're tired or whatever, but we're going to weight shift to the right foot. Same stance, Tai Chi stance. I like to put my hands on my waist for this one. But weight shift to that right foot, or the left foot I should say. Right foot comes forward and we're on our heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Bring it back in. Weight shift to that right foot, left foot, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Bring it back in. Weight shift to that left foot, and we're going to go from side of the foot to the other side of the foot. So we're on the outer side of the foot, inner side of the foot, outer side of the foot, inner side of the foot. Good. Weight shift to that right foot, left foot. One side and the other. 2 and 3. Very good. Okay. So our first form, next time we have a class, I'll show you the first, I believe it's the first 6 forms of Tai Chi. Okay. Tai Chi practice, I guess, or movements, the first 6 movements. All right. So the first one is called oh God, it slipped out of my mind. I'm sorry. It's called, oh, it'll come back to me. Oh, commencement. I'm sorry. Commencement. I'm just watching the time. I think I'm a little fast, so I think I have about almost 8 minutes maybe, so that's good. Okay. Let me just check another clock. Oh, 6 minutes. Okay, very good. Okay, so the first form is the same stance. Now you can either start with your feet parallel to each other like we've been doing, or in a V. When I became certified in Tai Chi, I was taught the first form is started in a V. But after that, I see many after being certified, going to other certified classes or certifications or classes to get certified. I'd see people standing parallel. So, my instructors actually standing parallel. So whatever is more comfortable for you. Your feet parallel might be more comfortable and better, easier for your balance maybe. All right. So we're in the nice stance. We take a nice deep breath in, belly breath, just to relax. All right. Remember to stay in your comfort zone. Okay. Remember we song our joints. We keep them nice and loose and quiet our mind. And we bring our arms up slowly, palms are facing each other. And we bring our hands down, forming a U. I'll give you a side version or view of this also. And I'm just going to show you the form right now. So I'm weight shifting to my right foot, taking a forward step with my left foot, taking a forward step with my right foot. And that's the form. Let me show you that one more time. I think I was too close to the camera. So I'm in the Tai Chi stance, and this is commencement. Okay, that's the first form, commencement. I'll show you on the side also. And this is what I mean by the U. See the U? It goes down and it goes up. And when it comes up, it's close. My hands are closer to my chest. When I start, they're away from my chest. And when I bring them down, and kind of like forming a U, and bringing my hands up. Weight shifting to that left foot, or right foot I should say. Taking a forward step with the left foot, forward step with the right foot. Okay, so that's a view. So, I hope you saw that part of me. I think you did. Okay, let me try it again. Take a step here. Okay, so it's something like that. So the U form is just, years ago with Choo Choo Charlie, Good and Plenty, Choo Choo Charlie. So it's kind of like that movement, okay? Just remember to keep your arms in. We're not bringing our elbows out. We're keeping them in, forming that U. So Choo Choo Charlie. Okay, so it's like a Choo Choo Charlie. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Okay. So let's just practice the arms for now. That might be easiest. Okay, okay, so I'm sorry. I should talk while I'm doing this. So shoulders back and down. Arms are relaxed. Palms are facing your body. Palms are facing in. And slowly bringing our arms up to shoulder height. And then we bring them down and we're forming that U. Just dropping our hands down a little bit and then we bring them up to in front of our chest. Fingertips are pointing at a 45-degree angle. So they're not pointing up, they're at a 45-degree angle. Okay? So they're not pointing up, they're at a 45-degree angle. Okay? So let's do that again with our arms. Shoulders back and down. Arms come up slowly. I'm sorry, I'm watching the time and trying to get everything in one class. Arms only come up to shoulder height. We bring them down slowly. Form that U and bring them back up to our chest. The second part of the hand movement of commencement. So we're pretending we have or imagining we have a box of chocolate in our hand. We're going to extend our arms forward and put that box of chocolate on an imaginary shelf in front of us. Leave it there. We bring our hands back to in front of our chest. This time, hands are pointing or fingers are pointing to the ceiling. Okay? So that's the arm movements. I'll give you one side version also. Arms up slowly. Palms are facing each other. You bring them down and around, forming that U. Hands are in front of our upper dantian or in front of our chest. Fingers are at a 45-degree angle. We're holding that box of candy, extending our arms forward. Putting that box of candy on the shelf in front of us, imaginary shelf in front of us. Bring our hands back to in front of our chest, fingertips pointing to the ceiling. Okay, so that's the hand movements. Okay, so it's 10:31. Let's do some quick cool downs. Okay, so the cool downs, and next time I promise we'll do a little more. We'll do the warm-ups faster. I'll talk a little less, do a warm-ups a little quicker, and we'll get more into our forms. Okay, so but for the cool down, okay, first cool down is we want to take a soft fist and just lightly tap, I want to say, our thighs, because we have been giving our thighs a good workout for an hour. Okay, good. Very good. Okay. Second, warm up. Only time we tense in Tai Chi. If you need a chair, or if you even need to sit to do this, that's fine. You can do the warm up sitting. Okay, so let's hold on to the chair or not. And up on your toes, and you're tensing your body. This is the only time we're tensing our body. And relax. And one more time, tense. And relax. Last cool down. Called it a warm up because we do the same thing as we warm up. Okay, Tai Chi stance, shoulders are back and down, knees slightly bent. We're going to take that good chi or good energy again in, taking a nice deep belly breath, holding it for a second, and exhale. One more time, nice deep belly breath in. Inflating that belly, the lungs, the diaphragm, and that belly as we take a nice deep belly breath in, holding for a second. And exhale, and you can exhale through your mouth as you relax. And bring your hands down. And we could do our greeting to say goodbye. Soft fist in the right hand for strength. Left hand, fingers pointing to the ceiling for friendship. Friendship in our Tai Chi community. And thumb bent for humility. Fist comes down first. Left hand comes down. Thank you for joining me in Tai Chi today. Thank you for practicing with me today. Have a wonderful day. Wonderful week, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Be well, stay safe. Bye-bye now.